You talk about memorable hockey games. That's how you can best describe past games between the Port Huron High Big Reds and their opponent tonight, the Warren Mott Marauders. Last year, for instance, Big Red star Will Creewell popped 4 goals to lead the Big Reds to a 7-6 overtime victory versus Mott, leaving Mott stunned and sending Port Huron fans home happy. Will we see another crazy game between these two this time around, or will defense actually be present tonight? We find out next. How you doing, folks? Derek Wark, the Big D, and Ice Baby to you and yours. This is a production of PHHS Channel 6, the Port Huron Area School District television station. Well, Warren Mott comes into town to face the Big Reds, a key Mac Blue battle. These two teams know each other very, very well. Usually, it's an all-out offensive brouhaha, barn burner. And we'll see if it goes that way as this one carries right along, off the draw, behind the net, underway. Mott off the boards, fighting down there low is number 20, Andrew Morris, for the Big Reds. Right side now, 9 with it, carries off the boards, Rogers, Eric Rogers, one of the captains on Warren Mott, and they go off the boards. And behind the net, behind Ali Federley, female goaltender for the Big Reds, the only game we saw this year so far, against the Huskies, and she looked very good, I thought, especially in the early going. Huskies kind of did a lot of scoring damage in the third with their all-out assault, but before that I thought she looked very good and certainly up to the task of playing with the guys. 16-10 to go in the first, just underway here, back and forth game. I remember a lot of these names. Mack and number 8, the defenseman out there right now. Very strong player, he'll jump into the play too. A lot of these guys for Mott, they're offensive-minded first, so we'll see how that goes. Out front, dangerous pass picked up by Mackin. Here he tries to go. A nice stolen the puck here by 9. Tried the offensive chance there, Carter Smith. It goes off the boards, bumping a bit over there. Now the Big Reds play it. It's up center ice. Now they go right back in again with it. Good play by 21 there, Pat O'Brien. Puck stolen here, 13, Darian Davis. Davis stops and waits, now plays back to the point. Carter Smith off the boards, back to Davis. Davis turnaround play, trying to use his size a little bit. Carter Smith tries to keep it in, but Mackin clears the way, and out comes the Warren Mott Marauders. Oja, up ice 33, Petrokowski. It's out, Creewell, look out, breakaway, Will Creewell. Can't get it to go, but he stops and starts, then he flips it over the net, disgusted with himself. He's a guy definitely Warren Mott has got to watch at all times, and here he is off a fantastic feed from 9, Carter Smith there. Now Creewell back to the point. It almost makes you mad you miss on a pass like that. Right across the ice between the defense. Great pressure right now by the Big Reds. They try to keep it in, now they don't. They're calling offside here. Skate past the puck. They could have really called offside anyway, but they don't. And now the Big Reds reset in their own end. 14:34 left in the first. No score, and that's going to be an icing from McMorran Junior Arena. Well, again, both these teams play out of the Mac Blue with teams like Lance Cruz North, Warren Mott, this team here, Port Huron, and Fraser. So only 4 teams in it, Mac Blue. Not a lot of players either on this Warren Mott squad. Certainly not the depth the Big Reds have. When I last saw the Big Reds, they were really trying to capitalize on turnovers. They were trying to attack the Huskies, make them turn the puck over, and it led to goals. It was working in the early going. In this game so far, though, by the looks of things offensively, it's just an all-out attack. They look pretty good so far. As they play it up ice again, Davis, he's been around the puck quite a bit so far. Stops and starts. Now waits, spin move, tries to get out front, they do! And they pop the early goal as 21, right on the stick of Pat O'Brien. Beats goalie through the legs there, through the 5-hole. That is number 30 for the Warren Mott Marauders. Goaltender Kevin Lalick. 1-0 Big Reds. Some great scoring chances so far in this game. That's exactly what they need too. Send an early message to their Mac Blue rival. In a division that they definitely feel that they can win this year. Coach Pionk has been vocal about that. He thinks with all their senior leadership, they're very talented, a lot of them, offensively especially. They feel that they can win the Mac Blue. And I would think in response to that, if not now, when? This was offside. Now Crewell has it again. Crewell around a man, looks out front. Crewell has had a couple good scoring chances so far. I was telling Paul Campo up here, EJ Shea as well up here on the porch, that every game I watch, Will pops at least one. That's just the way it goes. That's how he rolls, folks. Shot, slap shot. They're looking for the rebound there. That was 41 Springfield on the shot, but picked up now by the Big Reds. Past the blue line, Carter Smith. Nice hit right there at the blue line. Smith now tries to go after it again. Shot on net, that's 15. Matt Pringle, but Lalick this time up to the task. 13-22 left to go in the first. And 1-0 Big Reds. On the early goal from 21, Pat O'Brien. Nice to see guys that don't score a lot of goals to pop one, especially in the early going, and send the early message to the Mac Blue rival here. Crewell off the draw. Tries to get it out front, bumped off the puck. Now it does go out front. Dangerous play, picked up by Mott here, and skating out with it is Petrikowski. Loses the puck. Puck controlled most of this first so far by the Big Reds. This is going to be offside. They don't really call it. Mott has control anyway, doesn't matter. Now back in the Big Red zone. Big Reds have the control of this hockey game right now. They're controlling the pace of the play. They've just got to keep this up. I remember that game last year with Warren Mott. The 7-6 I was talking about, the overtime victory. They had them and they let up. And then it took all they could to come back in that game. They eventually did. But they can't afford that here. They've got the early 1-0 lead. They've got to build on it. Big hit there. By 11, KJ Fontenot sends the early message as well from a physical point of view. Played off the boards nicely. Back in the end again. 21 there, fanned on the pass. Pat O'Brien, he is the only goal in this game. Cortat plays the puck off the boards. Good adjustment there by number 9, Carter Smith. We're going to have an interference call. I'm not totally sure who it's on. I think it's going to be called on the Big Reds. That really could be a judgment call because both players were kind of holding each other back by the looks of things there. You used to be able to get away with that in the old clutch and grab style of hockey, but not really anymore. Referees don't let you get away with any kind of interference call or hooking or tripping or anything like that, especially when you impede progress of the player, and that was the case there. They shoot the puck down. It's played by Lalick as Warren Mott now goes on the power play as they trail 1-0 to the Big Reds. Cross-ice feed. Quickly back with good speed is 9. Eric Rogers, one of the captains. Rogers out front. Will Crewell picks up the puck. Goes to center ice now. Clears the zone. Mackin now. Mackin to the red line. Skating passes 41 against Springfield. Into the boards. Battling nicely. Good job Dane Davis there. And he clears the zone. Darian Davis and Dane Davis both get lots of ice time. Both very strong players in their own right. Puck played at center ice. Bruce Hudson, the big body, a tight end on the football team, but it's going to be offside again. On the Big Reds with 1:13 to go in the Warren Mott power play. So far back and forth on the power play. Not any damage done by Warren Mott. Off the draw now. Blue line. Hudson waits. They don't really pressure him. Hits his own man with the puck. Now he's got it again. Now waits to set up a little bit. Shoots it right at Warren Mott. Big Reds pick it up neutral zone. No, stolen again Springfield. Stolen back from Springfield. Now off the boards. Carrying past the blue line. Mott goes for the hit. Nice job off the puck, but I think they're calling a penalty. I think it might be called an elbowing here. 11, KJ Fontenot drew that one. Well, they leaned into him. I think it was Eric Rogers. He was lining them up. They're calling interference, actually, so that's going to even things up for the next 47 seconds. And after that, the Big Reds will go on a 5-on-4 power play of their own right. Crewell is out there right now. You'd think he'll be double shifted to be out there, not just for this 4-on-4, but for the 5-on-4 here coming in just a moment. Under 11 now to go in the first. 14 off the boards, Joey Erickson for Mott. Now it's Gortat, 61. Gortat just trying to kill it. This is Will Crewell. Crewell has the puck, skating with it. Cross-ice feed, 12 wasn't really ready for it there. Brendan Connor partially tripped. Coach Pionk wants the call. I think he's going to get the call. They're going to call a trip here on Warren Mott. And now you're looking at a 4-on-3. For the Big Reds for 17 seconds. Then you're going to see a 5-on-3 for over a minute. So if you're the Big Reds here, you got to be patient here. You want to set up, you want to do something with this 5-on-3. So they've got the one-man extra attacker now. Key face-off win. They control the puck. Lots of ice to work with here. Barely kept in, but still kept in. Shot to give the go, no. Grewal missed the net there. I think he was trying to feed it again across the ice. 17 with the Dane Davis. It's now a 5-on-3 as PH adds the other skater. Trying to take advantage of this. 5-on-3 shot, kick pad, save, rebound. No, off the backhand. Grewal right around the net again. Had another scoring chance there. Finally, Warren Mott clears the zone. 58 seconds left in the 5-on-3. And then it'll be a 5-on-4. Minute 22 left in that. All told on the penalties here with 9:50 to go. Walking in, the shot. Bruce Hudson, no, deflected. Now off the boards. Played at the point, 17, kept it in, Dane Davis. Back behind the net, big hit, Mackin over there. As well with 12, Brendan Connard. Connard skates out with it, now it's underneath. 20, Andrew Morris, referee yelling out, hands down, guys, hands down. Grewal trying to get the puck out with Mackin. Mackin plays it off the boards, and now to Lalek's left side. Because there's no men over there to get it, a lot of open ice, Big Reds end up with the puck. Very calm, casual. 16 seconds left in the 5-on-3. And it becomes a 5-on-4. This is a one-timer across ice. See, you've got to do more with a 5-on-3 than this. You've got to work the puck towards the net more. If you have to skate towards the net. Great play, Warren Mott, to clear the zone this time. That's Gortat again. And it's a 5-on-4 now. Goes off a Grewal, still plays deep in the Warren Mott end. This is a good hit here by Eric Rogers, captain, and an even bigger one there by KJ Fontenot. I'll tell you something, I don't know what's come over Fontenot, but he's really hitting in this hockey game, I'll tell you that. He's had a couple of them already, drew a penalty a moment ago. Final 5 seconds now, 4 in the 5-on-4. So all told, Warren Mott, it looks like they're gonna kill off this 5-on-3 and all the penalties here. Wide open net, but a late kick pad save just robbed number 7 there. We'll call him Mr. X. He is not on the Big Red roster. 9, Carter Smith around the net. Smith waiting patiently looking. Big Reds, you'd think they were still on the power play the way they're setting up. Even strength though now. Just the one goal to show for it. It was not a power play goal, but Pat O'Brien, the difference in this game. Still 1-0 as we have icing with 8:01 to go in the first. Again, it's Big D Derek Work, CPHS Channel 6, Port Huron Area School District television station as well, Port Huron High Big Red Hockey Network. Well, BigDSports.info, the website where I write about these games that I broadcast. BigDSports.info, my blog. Why not the game from the announcer's perspective? Because, hey, I'm here anyway. Why not? BigDSports.info. Don't forget as well, CPHS Channel 6. They post these games on their website at Vimeo.com. Type in Port Huron, CPHS Channel 6. Past Big D games for you on there at Vimeo.com. The Channel 6 website on there. Playing the puck up ice now. Big Reds have it. Shot on Lalik. Glove save. So far, most of the pressure by the Big Reds. They didn't do a great job of pressuring Mott, I didn't think, on the 5-on-3. And then the 5-on-4 where Mott killed it off. But certainly at even strength, I think the Big Reds have played some pretty good offensive hockey thus far in the first period. The draw kicked out to the Big Reds here. Shot played off the backhand, kept in by Pringle. Skating for it, Silas Stone with the big hit down there. 55, him and Jake Combs. Off the boards, stopping and starting is Mackin. Mackin gives the puck away to the Big Reds, deflected out front. Any more on that deflection, and he might have popped the goal, but it's mostly because off the deflected backhander off the stick there, Stone didn't get enough on it, but nonetheless, a good scoring opportunity for 14 and the Big Reds. It's been mostly the Big Reds in this first period. 1-0, it could very easily be 2 or 3-0. Mott's got to get some more offensive pressure here if they're going to make it a better game. Great bump off the puck here by Bruce Hudson a moment ago. That's what I expect from the big football tight end right there. Bump him off the puck, use your size, because there's not many out there bigger than Bruce. This one off the boards, bumped off the puck. They try to center the ice. This could be a possible breakaway by Will Krewell. Krewell in all alone. Krewell, the deke, off the post. What I tell you, Paul, he gets chances, buddy. He does. He's done everything but put it in the back of the net so far. That one barely onside. Coming in now, dangerously out front, but stolen back the other way comes Bruce Hudson. 2-on-2, it's a breakout. Hudson in, shot! Picks the upper corner and scores. Big Bruce. 2-0 Big Reds. And the crowd, you can hear them go, Bruce. That's good stuff, especially off the Krewell miss. Bruce basically went end to end with it. Picked the upper shelf from way out. It's a different Big Red team in this game. And I think that's mostly because of the competition they played the last time I saw them against Northern. You know, it's not to say a team plays with fear, but you know who you're playing, obviously, before you go into the game. And you will play different based on your opponent, clearly. Even if you don't, say it, vocally say it, you do. That's the way it goes. And let's face it, you play a little bit less intimidated just naturally when you play teams in your own division, as opposed to playing teams from the MIHL. Like the Big Reds, they've got Brother Rice coming up before Christmas, I believe. We'll talk about that in a bit here too. So there'll be a big difference with how they play even in that game. Clearly, it's a different team in this one, especially offensively, where they're generating a lot of chances. Mackin up ice, bumped hard. Him and Fontenot. Fontenot really doing a fine job hitting guys off the puck in this one. You could make an argument there, almost a hit from behind or a high elbow. Looked like the Big Reds got away with one. But they let it go. Not hard enough, I guess. That's going to be an icing, though, as they clear the puck. Backhanded down the ice. But so far, Big Reds have to like what they see. So does Coach Ben Pionk at the 5:30 mark. 2-0 PH. Well, the Warren Mott Marauders, they lost 6-2 to L'Anse Creuse North December the 5th. Tomorrow night they travel to Hazel Park to face the Unity Knights. Saturday they travel to the Pirani Arena to face Kersey or KBH. And they have L'Anse Creuse again on December the 17th. Some of the upcoming games, L'Anse Creuse twice for Warren Mott. Krewell again, he has been a terror in this period. Krewell waits, now back to the point. 17 to play the puck, Dane Davis, now Krewell again. Look at him motor with the puck. Krewell, the pass. Now they try to get it back out front again. This is 12 with the puck, Brendan Connard. Connard back to Krewell. Plays it off the backhand. Poke checked. Connard. Spin move. Guarded closely by Gortat. 17 is there to Chevray. Easton Chevray. Gortat now off the boards. Played by Bruce Hudson. A moment ago, great goal by Bruce. Speaking of great move there by Krewell, but couldn't quite keep the puck in. He's got it now. Great move through the legs. Krewell from his knees. Oh, great pass. Almost beat Lalique across the ice. Stoppage in play with 4:26 left. Again, you can't do much more than Krewell has done in this first period, and yet he's got no points to show for it. It's just highway robbery, really, at this point. Great move, though, at the blue line. On one knee, passes over, put it right on his stick. Possible breakout here for Mott to try and cut the lead in half. Off the post, 41 there, nice try off the side of the post, Springfield. And Federley kicked it aside. 2-on-1 now for the Big Reds. 13, Darian Davis looking across. No, instead he tried to pick the lower blocker side. Can't get it, but they keep it in. Late poke check now, 41. Springfield, and they clear it. Darian Davis. Big Reds in control of this hockey game. They really are at this point. Carter Smith to center ice. Smith still has it. Has the puck stolen. Erickson down there with Rogers. Now coming after it is Davis. from the point. Crewell off the backhand. He didn't sit for long. Davis plays the puck again. Crewell playing defense right now. They have a cherry picker on the ice. Now backhand feed, him and Federley. Bouncing puck, now they get the rebound. The referee calls a stoppage in play. Mott doesn't like the call because really, you can argue, how did you lose sight of that puck? Not so sure he did. Federley didn't have it, but she'll definitely take it. 2-0. Big Reds, 3:24 to go in the first. Big D, being big, a state of mind. CPHS Channel 6. Big Red Hockey Network. Off the draw, kicked a bit, kind of bunched up. They wave off the icing. Crewell first in after it. They bump Crewell, he still has it. Out front, backhand try, they try for the rebound. Crewell on the rebound, and he scores. Cue me up. All in all, it's just another brick in the Crewell. There you go, Paul. 3-0 Big Reds. Well, you knew. That much offensive pressure from number 2, eventually, he's going to pop it. That's all there is to it. And this game could be getting out of hand here if it keeps going like this. Thought about the knee-to-knee there, he let off. That's a penalty every time if he does it. Puck stolen center ice, Combs, wind-up shot. Federley, kick save, now they get the rebound on Federley again. Best chance for Mott as it goes behind her, but they can't get the third rebound, and now the puck is clear. Good speed going after this one as 19, Michael Sprague avoids the hit there nicely. 14 picks it up. Silas Stone back behind the net, 21 across the way. Pat O'Brien, he got them going tonight. Got the first goal of this hockey game and has looked pretty good since. 14 Stone out front, right on the leak, and he holds on. So 2:18 left to go in a very, very decisive, definitive first period for the Big Reds. They look a lot better tonight. This is the type of team, though, that they expected. Because they figured that this team was going to battle for the MAC Blue Championship, as I said. Well, all signs a go at this point, the way they're playing right now. Great back feed there, KJ Fontenot. He's had a great first period physically, as I mentioned a minute ago. 13, Davis. Tries to play the puck, Davis. Backhand feed to the point. Got through Mott. Davis again, looking to play the puck. Davis has it now. 3 Mott players down there. They just want to clear the zone. They think about calling icing, but takes a weird bounce. I tell you, there's been a lot of weird puck bounces tonight off the boards. Hitting the medians, holding the glass in place, and they're just going anywhere with the puck. So certainly not your conventional board settings here, as you can see. Minute 25 left to go in the first now. 3-0 Big Reds. Goals for the Big Reds. Started off by O'Brien, then Bruce Hudson, and then, of course, Will Crewell just a moment ago. Back to the point. Hudson again. He wants another goal in this one, but Lalique. Off the rebound. Nope, glove save instead. And stoppage in play with 1:07. You missed me sing the Pink Floyd. You know that. Talking to EJ Shea, says, shh. He doesn't want people to know he's up here. All right, fine with me. Oh, I gave it away. But yes, it's been a first period owned by the Big Reds. They've owned the puck control, but they've also owned the chances. They're getting a ton of chances here. Lalique for Mott, you can't really blame him because a lot of this has been, shot, and Mott hasn't gotten much going offensively in their own right. Federley is out to play the puck, misplays it, very lucky. But she still has the shutout going right now. Crewell up ice. Here he goes again, behind the net. Waits, stops, starts, in front. Good play from the point there. 17, Dane Davis got the shot on net. Another key, I think, for the Big Reds in this period, they're using all 5 skaters on the ice to attack offensively. really using the point men. And that's what you have to do in hockey, really, it is. Defensemen have to set up the forwards. Certainly, I think they're doing a great job in this one. But again, it's who they're playing. Last game, again, I saw them play the Huskies, and obviously the Huskies' supreme talent, so. Fine move at the blue line, shot missed the net. Dane and Darian Davis, they get a ton of playing time on this team, and I tell you, definitely it's deserved. So that's going to be the end of the first period as Krewell, another nifty move right at the blue line. Finally, the period ends, and for Warren Mott, it couldn't have come soon enough. A first period dominated offensively by the boys in red. Big D Derek Wark, CPHS Channel 6. Big Reds 3, Warren Mott, no score thus far after one. See you in the second, folks. Indeed, a dominating period from PH. Welcome back to the second period from McMorran Junior Arena. Very dominated first period. Port Huron High, they came to play tonight in this key MAC Blue contest against Warren Mott. So far, so great. 3-0, they're on top. First period stats brought to you by the good folks at CPHS Channel 6. Well, 21 got the scoring going. Pat O'Brien, assisted by Darian Davis, and number 6 as well, Bruce Hudson at 247. At 10:27 gone, 6 got a goal there. Bruce Hudson, who's played a very good game, actually. 9, Carter Smith, and 11, KJ Fontenot. Very physical first period in his own right. He got an assist as well. And then 2, Will Krewell, assisted by 20, Andrew Morris, and 12 as well, Brandon Connor. That came at the 13:55 mark. Scoring for Mott, there wasn't any, so it's 3-0 after one. Just one penalty for the Big Reds. Number 9, Carter Smith, went off for interference at 4:45. And a couple for the Marauders. Number 9, Eric Rogers, for interference at 5:59. And at 6:29, a trip by 29, Chad Velasco for Warren Mott. Shots on goal after one period of play. Big Reds 18, Warren Mott 5. That tells you everything you need to know about how this game has gone so far. All Big Reds. This guy chasing after the puck right now, big reason for that, Krewell. And Warren Mott escapes him this time, and they play it back deep in their own end. With 16:21 to go in the second, just underway, period 2. Derek Wark, Big D, CPHS, Channel 6, the Port Huron Area School District and Big Red Hockey Network. Cross-ice feed. Now they play it past the blue line. That's Davis across the way. Fontenot loses it in his skates. Might be a wet spot in the ice there, but Fontenot's got it again now. Great move around Warren Mott. Fontenot looking on the backhand. Now plays from the point. Bruce Hudson, the shot. Goal and an assist in that first period, by the way. Big Bruce. And when he scored, you knew it because, again, they were going Bruce. So great first period for him. They say with him, it's just a matter of him playing his size. They encourage him to take advantage of that size, and rightfully so. If you're that big, you've got to do that. Give go. They tried the deflection, missed the net on it. Turnaround shot, and it's an over and back call. I guess, well, a hand pass, and they're going to say face-off out of the neutral zone. When play resumes, 15:30 to go in the second period, 3-0. It remains Port Huron High, Big Reds. Well, upcoming Big Red games, they're hosting Lance Cruz December the 13th. They're hosting Anchor Bay December the 18th, and then December the 27th, they host Notre Dame Prep. They get going again after Christmas, January the 3rd. They're scheduled to play, but they're calling it an open date. As off the draw here a moment ago, right to Federley, but it came at her slow, and she covers up. And to the left side, yet again, we just saw this a moment ago, face off again when play resumes. And then January 6th, they're at Grand Blanc High School. There you are. Some upcoming games for the Port Huron High Big Reds. If they keep playing them like this, it'd be a different story, that's for sure. They need a win, no doubt. So far, so good in this one. Played it down with the glove. Couldn't get a clear shot on it after that, and now it's out center ice. Carter Smith into the glove of Warren Mott. Krewell skates off with it to the red line. Now to the blue line, stops and starts. Krewell looking for the pass, the shot out front, and it goes in. How about that? It went off 12, I believe, Brendan Connard. And just like that, Krewell to Connard, it's a 4-0 game. The one thing you have to do there if you're Warren Mott, and you see, well, anytime Crewell really touches the puck, you've got to stop him. But there in that particular case, anybody, if you sit there and you wait and you wait and you wait, you've got to attack him, because what he's doing when he's waiting like that is he's looking for the open man, the late trailer, or the man out front to set up in front of the net, like what happened there. And Connard was a little bit of a cheap goal. He didn't even know it went in. It went off his body. But hey, that's the way hockey is. Most goals in hockey are that way. So great work by the two of them, Connard and Crewell there. 4-0 now, Big Reds. It's been all Big Reds in this game. 7 with it out front. Bang, bang. KJ Fontenot almost got one. That's going to be an icing. So in terms of high school hockey rules, the Big Reds officially are halfway to the mercy rule at 4-0. Something the Huskies suffered the other night when they played Brother Rice, as Rice apparently scored the first minute of the third period to get the 8th goal, and they walked away in that one. Long way to go yet, though. Mott needs to get some kind of offense going. Walk out front, the shot. Again, 18-5 shots on goal in that first period, Big Reds, and they've got about 20 plus now. Mott having trouble clearing their zone. A little bit of standing around now. Mackin tries to pick up the puck. Springfield, finally they do clear the zone. That's all they could do, though. Dane Davis, what a move there. Another move, but loses the puck. He's got it again, though, now. Spin move. Nice little nifty puck work there by Darian Davis as the Big Reds go off for the line change. Warren Mott time to set up. They go off the boards now to center ice again. Big booming hit over there on the boards. Carter Smith played backhand. Rogers turnaround feed. Now they clear the zone. This is number 9 Carter Smith on the one-on-one. Shot. Kick pad save. The rebound there. Another chance at one. Overskates the puck. And Mott now has time to set up. If you notice there, the defenseman gave it a one-on-one with the goalie. He was satisfied to let Carter Smith make that shot. That's fine and dandy because the goalie takes the shooter at all times. But to back off like that without even really challenging him, wasn't sure about that one. 19 anyway with it. Michael Sprague. Sprague loses it now off the boards. 15's going to play it right at the point. Matt Pringle. Pringle on net. Save. Lalique. And he holds on. Despite the fact that 4 goals have gone past Lalique at this point, really he has not played a bad game. I mean, how can you say he's played a bad game when shots are like 25 to, what, 6, 7 maybe? Not even? And we haven't even played half the hockey game, so he's being peppered, and doesn't look like the onslaught is gonna die here, at least not yet. A little bit of standing around now by Mott off the backhand try. Now this is Crewell with it. Crewell looking around. Now he just goes off the boards. Back behind the net, Trevor Sprague. Sprague off the backhand feed. Now Crewell has it. Stops, starts, tries to feed Connard out front. Can't do it, and now it goes all the way down the ice. Carter Smith, I'll tell you, as a defenseman, he is all over the place. He really is. Gets a ton of ice time, and rightfully so. It's deserved. Here comes Crewell up ice quick. Barely onside. Nice feed. Connard shot. If the third man, the late trailer there, got any kind of a stick on it at all, that's a goal. But just maybe a little bit too late. 3, Trevor Sprague. Just missed one there. It seems like every time 2 is on the ice, though, something good's going on. At least it was that way in the first. 12:08 in the second. Big Reds, a 3-goal first, 1-goal second. And it looks like Warren Mott is going to use their timeout, maybe to calm things down. Maybe the coach of Mott saw something that he didn't like. The head coach, by the way, is Rob Palmaville. Assistant Greg Richardson. And the trainer is Nicole Zaruki. Ben Pionk and Brian McDougall have the reins of the Port Huron High Big Reds. So with this timeout, yet again, this is CPHS, Channel 6, the Port Huron Area School District television station. We are on Vimeo.com. Again, you go on there, you type in Channel 6, Port Huron, and our site comes up. All past games, and past programming as well. It's not just games on there, all kinds of stuff. So go on our site, Vimeo.com. You'll be glad you did. BigDSports.info as well, where I will blog about this game and all the games I call play-by-play. And why not? Why not the announcer's perspective, the announcer's point of view? So that's at BigDSports.info. Well, coming off the timeout now by Warren Mott, maybe to calm them down. Federle so far riding the shutout. Be nice to see her get one too. It really would. Hasn't really been tested that much so far. That's a good thing too. Tells you her team in front of her is doing a great job. It's not so much a great defensive job as much as it's more or less Warren Mott hasn't gotten much offensive scoring chances here. And their own right. They've been sloppy with the puck. Hitting a little bit now, Eric Rogers, he's got the puck now. Stolen Davis. Davis, backhand feed off the boards, and they clear the zone. Gonna get there first is 7. We don't have him listed, so he's Mr. X. So Mr. X with the puck out front, no. Off the backhand, then a big booming hit by Springfield. Out front on Davis. 11:28 to go, second period. Still 4-0 Big Reds. They're just quicker to get to the puck. Loose pucks are all being eaten up right now by the Big Reds. Dangerous backhand feed, Krewell. Shot right at Federle. Can't quite glove it, knocked down. They just shoot it right back out again. Krewell going after it. Forces them to cover up here. 11:08 left in the second. So scoring for the Big Reds has calmed down, at least momentarily. After their first period onslaught of offense. Best offensive period I've seen them play yet. Had a couple goals against the Huskies, but Huskies still controlled a lot of the period. Well, they had the 2 goals in that one. Dangerous deflection shot by the point. That might have been deflected by 2 players, actually. It's exactly what you want to do there, though, if you're Carter Smith. You shoot it low. Low shots get deflected. High ones do not. Krewell has it bumped off the puck. Now he's trying to skate after it. 15 will get there first, though. Matt Pringle. Pringle off the boards to Krewell. Krewell cross-ice pass. Here goes Carter Smith now from the defensive position. Carter Smith. Great goal, Carter Smith. Beats goalie Lalique. It was a 2-on-2 back the other way with Andrew Morris. Well, Smith got it. 5-0 Big Reds. I was expecting a lot of goals in this game. Some of the best offensive hockey I've ever seen here was when the Big Reds faced Warren Mott. Big Red goals, number 9, Carter Smith. Assistant number 2. But it's been all Big Reds in this one offensively. They've got a 5-rock lead. Carter Smith, though, that's a great goal. And keep in mind, he's doing that. He's getting that goal from the defensive position. Dangerous giveaway here by Mott. Bumped off the puck here. By the way, Mott has made a goalie change now, too. It's John Chmielewski who's in there now, the backup goaltender. So Chmielewski trying to bring them some better fortune. He had a tough game, but again, Lalique did, but, 20, maybe 30 shots on net, and not even a period and a half. That's a lot of shots on net. This one, good effort, bumped off the puck first off. Played neutral zone right at the red line, now taken back by 19, Michael Sprague. Sprague's got it. Bumped off the puck a bit, tries to play off the backhand. Sprague looking out front, gets it out front. Can't get the shot. They charge after it, turnaround spin move, no. 19 tried to get it, Sprague again. Now it's back to the point. 17 the shot, Davis, it's blocked, and they clear the zone. Davis, little feed, center ice, picked up there. Gets past the blue line. They wave the offsides off. Fontenot with it, center ice, lots of open ice. KJ Fontenot showing some good wheels here. Fontenot finally does get bumped off the puck. They're as physical with him as he is with them, at least as he was in the first. And there is a stoppage in play. We have an offside on the Big Reds at 9:12 left to go in the second. 5 goals by Portier and High. No answer by Mott. 5 unanswered. This is a good game, a good chance by Coach Pionk to maybe put some backup players in, guys that don't get a lot of ice time but still dress. It's a fine opportunity by that. Well, this looked like it might have caught 15 Matt Pringle. Kind of in shock here that 41 Springfield was behind him. They were yelling at him. Look behind you, look behind you. But no damage done. Fontenot hit hard again by Springfield over there. Puck is cleared out, right at center ice now. Fontenot tries to mix it up again. 6 Hudson off the boards to Davis. Goes past him, now Springfield stops, starts, side of the net, in the net, and they're gonna hold up for a stoppage in play. 8:32 left in the second. As the Connard-Crewell line comes back on. And you wonder how much ice time they're gonna get as this game continues now. Obviously not as needed, up 5 goals. Again, a great chance to see some other players if they elect to do that, if they're dressed. Springfield with it. He's probably been the best player for Mott in this game thus far. Back and forth player, and he's mixed it up a bit. Here goes Crewell fast up ice. They try to bump him off the puck. They can't. Crewell didn't have the angle. Cross ice pass anyway. Connard almost got it. Fine feed again. Mott, center ice pass. Great defensive play, maybe to save a goal by Andrew Morris there. Federley, not a lot of shots on her so far, not even 10 yet. Back quickly, Connard off the skate. You can't do any more than Crewell in this game. As for shots on net, passes across that are scoring chances, and really I think he's only got 1 goal in this one. I think he's got a goal and an assist actually, but he can't do much more. He could have a lot more than that, so. 7.5 to go in the second. Again, Big Reds up 5, in, gloved. Kept as Dane Davis scoring chance, but from farther out. And the new goalie, Chmielewski of Mott, makes the stop. Well, don't forget here at CPHS, we've got something called All Request Friday, where you can call in during the week, tell them what you'd like to see over again, and they'll redo it. All Request Friday, CPHS Channel 6, 810-984-6621. Big fella by the phone might answer. Green Hornet Ed Cynic might answer. You tell him Big D sent you. There you go. Puck is kept in, glove down now, and they clear the zone. Skating after it, the Big Reds. As you'd expect on this play, but a lot of loose pucks have gone the Big Reds' way so far. Behind Federley now. 15, Pringle. Drops it off for Carter Smith. Smith up the boards. Smith has it again. He wanted to think about another rush there, but he lost the puck before he could. There's nothing like the feeling of a defenseman doing a rush up ice and then you score, believe me. You feel even better than a forward does because you're going end to end a lot of times, as Carter Smith actually did a moment ago in his last goal. Believe me, there's nothing better than that feeling when you're rink to rink, Bobby Orr style. Not quite Bobby Orr style a moment ago, but you get what I'm saying, rink to rink. It's just fun to do if you can get away with it. 3 over there, Trevor Sprague, trying to mix it up a bit with Warren Mott. Mott now backhand off the boards, kept in, 15 there, nice job. Pringle missed the net. Now they get the line change. Mott just shoots it down, and that's going to be an icing. Well, you'd be hammered by the coach if you wanted a line change and you do that in the NHL. Because you can't line change on an icing in the NHL. They just did there and calmly they switched things up. So other than where the face-off is, it doesn't really hurt you to ice it at this level. Connor Crewell back out there again. Crewell's got it now. Backhand feed to the point. Davis shot. Did it go in? They waved it off, but then the rebound and they score. Is it Connard again? Wow. Offense going crazy here tonight. I have to be honest, I expected more from Warren Mott as far as offense goes. I mean, they're known to give up goals. This is nothing new, but they're also known to score them. So far in this one, 6-0 Big Reds. And I believe it's number 12, Connard there, got a nice rebound again, and he popped her. And it is Connard. Crewell down there. Connard skate. And if it's Connard, and I've been calling him Connard, well, you know how the big D is with names. Smith, Jones, I like that. Big fancy names, well, there you go. Cross ice, Hudson, tight end on the football team. Waits, goes across ice again. Tennis match as they go across again. Davis, up to Crewell, loses it Mackin, pretty nice play there. And it's actually Eric Rogers from the point. Davis shot again. Crewell tried to deflect it, missed the net. Crewell has it again, and they get it away from him. Under 5 to go now in the second period. Mott tries to clear, they wave off the icing, and Hudson chases after it. As they now go a line change, they change up the forwards. Hudson and Davis stay out there. Davis, good play to clear the zone. Right at center ice, now back into the Big Red zone. Cross ice pass, Hudson. Now it goes off the boards. Hudson has it again. They give him the goal with Davis. Now he's got it right back again. He just shoots it down. That's going to be an icing. Might have done that to get the defensive change. I talked about it a moment ago. You can ice the puck and do a line change. It looked like they wanted him off the ice anyway. Mostly because of all the time they've been out there, Davis and Hudson. Had the puck for a lot of that there the last couple of minutes, though. The draw again. Won by the Big Reds, Silas Stone. They've won a lot of the draws tonight. They've dictated a lot of the play tonight. Back feed. Now it clears the zone. Mott skates out with it. This is Mackin. Mackin loses it. Now behind the net again. 9, Carter Smith up ice. Here he goes again. Smith around one man, now around a second. Here's the rebound. Big juicy rebound. The backhand can't get that one to go. Did everything there but pop it. 19 plays the puck in. Sprague. Now it's kicked in. Picked up by Pat O'Brien. He got the scoring going. Seems like a long time ago now when they popped that first goal, but it was 1-0 thanks to Pat O'Brien a while ago in this one. 5 goals later and you got it, a 6-0 game. This is a shot right down the ice, another icing for Mott. Again, not a lot of offensive rhythm to their game, not a lot of setting up to their game right now. Is it a case of the Big Reds and how they've attacked them, getting them frustrated? Either way, big Mac Blue statement by the Big Reds here so far. This one, tried to glove it, looked like it went off the face mask of Chmielewski, the goaltender. And to the side, they can't keep it in though. This is Fontenot. Fontenot, the backhand feed. Now to 18 off the boards, Devin Stevens, who's getting some ice time now. Right at neutral zone at center ice, 7, that's our Mr. X. Not on roster. 13, Davis. Up ice now to 7. 7, shot. Kick pad save. Davis, try to play it in from the point. It's a wobbly puck. He waits now, goes behind the net. Fontenot with it on the backhand. Fontenot back out to Davis from the point. You think it was a Big Red power play right now. Shot, they do clear the zone. It looks like it's all they can do just to clear the zone right now. Big hit here off the puck. At the blue line, hits his own man as the other defenseman. 2-on-0 now, Federley covers up the puck. One of the rarest shots on net, if you can even call that a shot on net. See what happened there? Davis went for the retaliation hit and ended up hitting the other defenseman of the Big Reds there. And as a result, it left 2 on the goaltender, or 2 on none, if you will, for Warren Mott there. But Federley stops the puck. Trying to hold on to a shutout. One I'm sure she'd love to have as much as the Big Reds would love to get it to her against a MAC Blue rival like Warren Mott. Big Reds, of course, beat Warren Mott in football this year. Quite a victory for them as Mott in football moved up to the MAC Red. Always nice when you can beat a red team when you're the white. Of course, in hockey, both of them blue. With, as mentioned, Lance Cruz and Fraser, just a 4-team league. Of course, they play teams from all over. As mentioned earlier, Big Reds have Brother Rice coming up too. Connor bumped a little bit, holds his own ground, almost there for a rebound, but they cover up this time. Chmielewski with 1:37 to go in the second. 6-0. Big Reds. Well, it keeps the official scorer busy anyway, this many goals. You can't be sleeping down there. One guy who can't sleep, the guy running the clock. The other guy, the scorer, if you got nothing or a 1-1 game something, sometimes he'll sleep down there, but not tonight, that's for sure. This is going to be a penalty, I believe, on the Big Reds. Skating off, I think it's Carter Smith. And believe me when I tell you, he has played a great game tonight from the defensive position. So one of the better Big Reds, as he is in most games. Certainly something can be said about the defenseman, strong offensively and Paul Coffey style, but can still get back and play some good D too. This, by the way, is a 5-minute major to Carter Smith, number 9. So I'm just talking about him. So that definitely hurts the Big Reds in terms of that's a guy you want on the ice at all times. Well, for the next 5 minutes, he's going to be sitting in, which is going to lead into the third period. Here's where Warren Mott's got to capitalize, and they do right when I say that. Kind of a fluke one by Springfield off the back of the pad between Federley's pad and the post. The goal, nonetheless, it's a 6-1 game. Keep in mind, that 5-minute, that stays up too, so they can keep on doing this. So really, an important part of this game for Warren Mott, if they want any chance at all to fight back in it. Off the draw, Hudson. Backhand play, just clears the zone, now they set up. Mott again, backhand feed. Sloppy play, stolen by KJ Fontenot. They've got to go after him. They've got the man advantage here. Good job forechecking KJ Fontenot there to kill some time with this 5-minute major. We have 4:18 left on it. Final minute of the second period. A period again dominated by the Big Reds. But again, a 5-minute major here. The last game I called with the Big Reds and the Huskies in that case, a 5-minute major in that game too. So they're no stranger to being in the box for the Big Five. Final 25 seconds of the second. And 3:50 ticks left in the power play. The 5-minute 5-on-4 for Warren Mott. If nothing else, they preserve the fact that Federley's not going to get the shutout, but other than that fact, they hadn't had much to cheer about so far in this game at all. Final 5 seconds, now 4, now 3. That's going to do it for the period. So after a dominating first period, Big Reds an even more dominating second period. 3 goals in both, and they lead after 2. It's Big Reds 6 and visiting Warren Mott Marauders 1. Derek Rourke, the Big D for CPHS, back with the third on the flip side. For 2 periods, it's been all Port Huron High Big Reds. Welcome back. Derek Rourke, Big D, CPHS, Channel 6, the Port Huron Area School District television station. Well, what can you say? 6-1 after 2. Big Reds all over them. And kind of a fluky goal there by Warren Mott to end the second period. They're still on a 3-minute 28 power play as a 5-minute major assessed to Connor there. Or check that, Carter Smith. Checking from behind was the call in the second. Couple goals to talk about there. The first period of play, 12, Brendan Connard. He scored 1, assisted by Creewell. 9 as well, Carter Smith from Creewell again, and 15, Matt Pringle. And then, of course, 12, Connard again from 77 by the looks of things. We don't have him listed. And That was at the 11:08 mark. 6-1. After 2, 41, the only goal by Warren Mott. Ian Springfield, again, just a little bounce off the net. The side of the net there beat Federley in between her skate and the side of the post. Here's a shot on Federley here now. And equal to the task, gets away out to the neutral zone. Again, just the one penalty, Carter Smith, that 5-minute major, checking from behind. That's the only penalty that was in the whole period, so they're still killing that off right now. 2:34 left to go in that penalty, and of course 16:02 left to go in the third, as it's just begun. Shots on goal in total, 29-9 for the Big Reds after 2 periods of play. There you go. Stats brought to you by, of course, the good folks at PHHS Channel 6. As we got a penalty here now, a little bit of pushing and shoving. Kind of a danger there of getting chippy. Going after Davis, who basically wanted no part of him. I think that's 41 against Springfield. So he is the only goal, and now he's going in the box. And he's bad-mouthing the Big Red bench over there a little bit on his way over. That's kind of funny, but that's a big penalty against them if they want any chance of getting back into this hockey game, because you had 2:19 still on the major, which means they score, the major stays up, obviously. And now 2 minutes of that, it's going to be 4-on-4 hockey. So that's a big play there. Big call. Going against Warren Mott. Crewell skates after this one. Does a fine play to make sure they don't get the breakout off the boards. The backhand feed. And Darian Davis skates after it for the Big Reds. Played back behind his own net, that's Mackin. Mackin off the boards, plays up Oja. Oja the backhand play. Petrakowski looking around for some help, didn't have any, and loses it back to the Big Reds again, who right on back to Mackin and Warren Mott. 29 Velasco, crossway Mackin, now back to Velasco. Bit of a back and forth tennis match here now and again to Mackin. Big Red's bit of a forecheck here. Again, you just want the clock to tick when you're up 5. You don't need anything fancy at 6-1. Although 4-on-4 hockey, some of the good skaters, you know, you kind of crave opening it up a little bit. You want to skate hard. You want to keep her going. One of the rare chances for some offensive production, perhaps. There was 1-2 on the giveaway. He missed the net, though. Warren Mott, one of their rare chances in this game. Here's another one. Missed the net again. Kept back Velasco, the shot. They try the turnaround move. Try to hit it out of the air. Couldn't do it. Missed the net again. Did miss the net on 3 or 4 straight chances here. Well, certainly they do have to get their stick on the ice. Big man, that's for sure. Anyway, they clear the zone, back to the neutral zone. Now they dump it back in again. And behind the net, going to be called as an icing this time. Wasn't quite past the red line when he shot it down. 39 seconds left in the major penalty. And 20 seconds left in the 4-on-4. They're still going to have a 5-on-4 here for 19 seconds once the 22nd ticks off. I speak of Warren Mott, of course. Too bad for them, too, because they had over 2 minutes of still the man advantage. A 5-minute major. This puck is stolen. This is Connard back the other way. Connard, lots of points in this game. Can he add to it again? Overskated the puck here, but he gets it back here. Good effort. Now back to the point by Connard. Davis, it exits the zone. Might have got away with an offside. Springfield is out of the box, so a quick little power play here. Again for Warren Mott, the 5-on-4 now. 17, Chavra shoots it in. Off Federley, I believe. Played up by Davis. No, instead puck stolen by Springfield. Shot on Federley. Another good chance there by Mott. Springfield, the shot there. He is the only goal and one of the only penalties. So perhaps the Gordie Howe hat trick if he was to get into a fight. Of course, they don't do that at this level, so I guess not. Springfield, though, you can see good puck control. He's got a big body. He uses it. He pushes men off the puck. This one dangerous to get through. Didn't really screen Federley there. She saw it all the way in a stoppage in play with 13:09 left to go. In third and 6-1. Big Reds. A 3-goal first, a 3-goal second. Wham, bam. And now it's about hanging on. Off the draw, back to the point, won by Mott. I think the Big Reds just basically shot it at them. The no-namer on the roster, number 7, Mr. X. That's what I call anybody that's not listed on any roster. What else do I call him? Not putting him down, he's just not listed. Anyway, Carter Smith with it. He's finally out of the box, so we're at even strength now. Shows you the faith Coach Pionk has in a player like Carter Smith. When he had a 5-minute major, sometimes a coach will punish you, but he gets out there, no, he's right back on the ice again. He's a different kind of player. I mentioned it a little bit earlier, Carter Smith. A back and forth player, strong offensively, but defensively, strong player too. This one out front, dangerous. Chmielewski made the initial save. This one clears the zone. Smith again, off the boards. Try to play it to Fontenot dangerously. Combs on the way. Now they get the bump in. Misses one man, hits the other there. That's Springfield again. He's doing everything to mix it up. This is a great move by Combs. One last offensive play there by Davis. This is a bump. It's going to be called. Springfield wants to get over there and mix it up. I think this call is going to be on Eric Rogers. An open ice hit. They might call charging. They might call roughing. Number of things you can call on this one. Interference. And it's going to be Rogers to go off here. Davis really prevented the goal. It is going to be an interference call on Rogers. But Davis got back and just put enough stick on that to interfere with the goal. And apparently Mott got frustrated by that and then leveled Davis. Big deal though, you level a guy, put yourself in the box. So 2 minutes now, out comes the Big Red power play again. Or at least like a power play with Connard and Krewell, that line. Connard on the net, broke down in front. That's a pretty good play there by 20. Andrew Morris doing just what he is supposed to do. Screen the goaltender, stand right in front. I tell you something, as a hockey player, that was a role that I never wanted, and I wasn't the biggest guy, so I'm glad I didn't get it. Just those guys that have to stand in front and screen the goalie, like a Cicerelli, you know, like a Franzen, those kind of guys. Not real fun, but they got a lot of goals that way. Behind the net again, Morris, spin play. Now it's Krewell again, back to the point with a minute and a half to go in the power play. Shot deflected. Is it Connard again? No, it looks like it was Morris this time. Number 20, Andrew Morris. They score on the power play, so we're back to even strength. But first, Big Red strike again, 7-1. Well, you can't blame Mott for trying to mix it up a little bit and getting chippy. I mean, when you're down 6 goals, what other choice do you have? Because there's time in the hockey game. And a lot of teams will just say, well, we can't come back on them anyway. A lot of teams will mix it up just to keep from being bored sometimes, really. Hey, it happens. 19, avoiding the hit there, Michael Sprague as they get past the blue lines. Goes through Sprague this time. Out past 14 as well, Stone. And now back to Davis. Davis plays it in right to Mackin for Mott. Mackin tried to get the quick feed. 33 though might have been off in the line change. Petrakowski, nope. Instead Mackin gets the shot again. Rebound try Mott. Puck kind of took a funny bounce over his stick there. 10:40 left to go in the third. 7-1 Port Huron High. One of the dominating games you will ever see the Big Reds play. This one, tried to get through the legs of the defenseman. 14, Stone, bumped by 2 men, able to play the puck there. As a turnaround shot there, 21, to Pat O'Brien, who opened the scoring in the game today. Six goals later, and you get the idea. Again, big game in a couple of nights for the Big Reds, too. They've got Lance Cruz, another big Mac Blue game. As that's a backhand try. That's a nice try. Almost popped it. 13 there. Darian Davis. Pretty good effort. Both Davises have played real well tonight. Here's another guy who has, KJ Fontenot. Great couple of moves. Tried the backhand play. Can't get it to go. Back to the point now. They skate after it. One last offensive play. Still battling for it in front. Mott tries to clear and can't. Now it's a fanned-on shot straight to Gortat. And he skates off with it, but gives it away instead. Mott has had some serious issues clearing their own end tonight. And when you know that, when you see that, you attack them. You go right after them like Crewell's doing right here now. Forecheck the teams that have issues getting it out. This out front, referee says he loses sight of the puck. If it's a closer game, if it's 2-1, 2-2, something like that, you can argue that one. You tend to argue that the referee loses sight of the puck when really the puck's still in play, but not when it's 7-1. I mean, big deal. There it makes you wonder, though. Thanks to EJ Shade tonight, by the way, for bringing me a heater. This is a cold arena, this junior one. It always has been. Off the draw, Springfield shot. The number one player all around for Mott tonight has been Ian Springfield. Here comes Crewell. Waiting. That's a good play by Erickson, the defenseman there. Took a very strong player out of the play with his body. Just kind of, body to the puck there. Making sure the pass didn't go across ice. Well done. Erickson there. 14, Joey Erickson of Mott. One of their better defensive plays all night. Here he goes again, steals the puck, Erickson. Instead, Davis off the boards, clears the zone. 8:51 to go in the third. Carter Smith. Is he going to go end-to-end again? He likes doing this. Smith. One man. Big hard shot, deflected, but they say offside first. And play whistle dead. 8:43 to go in the third. Still, it's Big Red 7, Warren Mott 1. Derek Wark, the Big D, PHHS Channel 6. Vimeo.com and BigDSports.info. CPHS, as you're aware, is on Vimeo.com, rebroadcasting all these games. You call them up, you say, I want to see some more Big D? Well, you can at Vimeo.com. Will Crewell all over the ice all night long. Feed over Davis, shot. Deflected again, but it missed the net off the deflection. 12, Connor, back behind the net. Nobody there, though, except Warren Mott. Mott off the boards, kept in, Crewell. Fine move by Crewell. Now gets in the zone, shot, no. Instead of hit, downed him. Now it's a shot by the point man. Off Mackin. Stolen Crewell, shot on net, rebound Connor. Can't do much with that now, but he gives it back to Crewell. Shot, lines up, no. Might have hit number 3, his own man Sprague in front. Great offensive pressure by the Big Reds here. It's not even a power play, and they were setting up like it was. Lots of Mott standing around, lots of aggressive attacking by the Big Reds, and as I said a moment ago, if a team you face has trouble clearing the zone, you attack them. You make a note of how they can't clear it. Force them to do a better job at it. Take advantage of weakness. The draw is won by Mott off the boards. 14 Stone with it. Gets hit by Mackin again. Stone has it now. Over there with Sprague. Stone and Sprague. Out there as well with Pat O'Brien. Now it's taken up ice. Mackin loses the puck. They're going to call Mackin here. You can call, obstructional, probably interference. Well, maybe they're just calling offside here. No, they're skating over. I think they're going to call Mackin. Are they not? Nope, just an offside. Makes you wonder, though, with the double referee markings on their shirts. Who's the linesman, who's the ref? Technically, they're both ref. One's a linesman. There you go. Anyway, doesn't matter. No calls. Back to this one. Even strength still. 7:13 left to go in the third in a 7-1 Big Red dominating hockey game. Mott giving the puck away again. Running into each other, too. Shot. Miss Chmielewski. Now the puck is played. Smith. Bang, bang with Silas Stone. Tried to get it out front. Can't do it. Now skating after the puck is Pringle. And Federley going to hold on. Under 7 to go in the third. A game that was 6-0 at one point. Now it's 7-1. You started thinking, well, the way it's going, you could see maybe a Federley shutout and maybe even a mercy rule. 8 goals apparently is the mercy rule. But kind of a weak goal on Warren Mott. Doesn't really matter, but, goalies do like shutouts, so. Wind up, blocked in front, then they shoot it out over the glass and out of play. See, that right there is a penalty at the NHL level. Debatable. Not at this one. McMorran Junior Arena. Of course, last week the Larry Mance tournament was at the big one. We covered the PHHN game, rivalry game to start the season here at CPHS Channel 6. Back in this arena for the first time this year in our second hockey game. And you could even say, well, third hockey game, really. We also covered Port Huron Northern and their big victory earlier over Orchard Lake St. Mary's. So check your CPHS times and listings and all that. See the rebroadcast of that one, or wait for it on Vimeo.com. There you go. Bruce Hudson looked great in the early going of this one. End to end. Might have lost the puck, but then acted like it was a backhand feed. Number 7. Now it's 6. Hudson again, cross ice feed. Jumping into the play late is Krewell. Here he goes, Will Krewell. Shot. Goaltender Chmielewski makes the save. It was right on him. And now 7, Davis. Davis to brother Davis. 13 Darian, 17 Dane. This is Darian with it. Darian out front, Krewell. Krewell in. No. Just lost it at just the last second there. He's had a fun game tonight. All the chances he's had. Has a goal, a couple of assists too. But then again, you're hard pressed in this one to find a Big Red without a point the way it's gone. 5 minutes even on the clock now, third period. 7-1 Big Reds. Pretty good individual effort there. Cross the line, Andrew Morris went through 2 defensemen. Just lost it at the last second before the shot. Big Reds control the puck. They continue to do a great job in the offensive zone. Is that more because of their pressure or because Mott's standing around a little bit? Either way, Krewell control again. Shot on the net. Connor tried the deflection. Couldn't get enough on the puck. And it's gloved by Chmielewski and stoppage in play. 4:41 now to go in the third. A 7-goal attack by the Big Reds. Pushed starting goaltender for Warren Mott Lalique out of the game. Backup goalie Chmielewski has come in. And he's looked a lot better, giving them a little bit more confidence too, I think. Obviously, Lalique is the starter. He played last year. I remember him, so. Springfield scores! Ian Springfield, top shelf, beat Federley. It almost seemed like she didn't see it, and she might very well have not have. Springfield, that one had eyes. Nasty intentions. Top shelf, got it. He's got both goals for Mott. And other than him, offensively, I can say they've almost been lifeless. But he's been a good mixture of a lot of things tonight. He's been a back and forth player. He's mixed it up. He's scored goals. So it's 7-2 now. Chmielewski, no rebound. Given up there. 14 wanted one, Silas Stone. But the whistle blows again. Certainly, though, when you're a big player, big build, like 41 Springfield, and you have the ability to skate a bit too, you combine the best 2 things about a sport, height and speed, and he's got both, or size and speed. Bit of everything. Anyway, 4 minutes now, left in the third period. 7-2 Big Reds. A big hit there and another one. In danger of getting chippy with the blowout, as always. Back and forth. Back behind the net. Skating out with it, Eric Rogers. Rogers shoots it in. Takes a bounce off the boards, goes behind Federley. They're bumping, they're pushing, they're shoving down there. Kept in though, nice job Mackin. Looking out front, he was open for a short time. Hudson, smart play, now he's got it again. Fooled Mott, who thought it went the other way. They all skated away from it, but then it ended up back on their stick and they put it back in the Big Red zone. Now off the boards, deflection play out center ice. Excellent wheels here by Darian. Shot, glove save, rebound, gave it up. Give and go play. Excellent stuff there by Davis. He almost popped one. He did everything but get the goal, and he's got it again. His best game I've certainly seen him play. He's been all over the place tonight. There's a couple of Big Reds that have played like that. Here he is again, Davis. Waits, pressured, shot, kick save. Big Reds on every loose puck. In the zone again, they keep it in. Final 2.5 to go in the third. Little bit of a bump here on KJ Fontenot. Fontenot, they're mixing it up a bit. Carter Smith with it. Good job keeping it in, but it's right to Mackin. And we're going to get a penalty on 55. That's Combs of Warren Mott. Might have been a holding call as Fontenot was acting like he was held down there for a bit. So the final 2:25 of this game, some of that 2:25 anyway, Big Reds are going to spend on the power play. And immediately, the minute they get a power play, here comes Conard and Crewell back on the ice again. This line has basically contributed to probably 90% of the scoring in this game. 80-90 anyway. Kept in here by the other Davis, Dane Davis. Played now by Morris, back to Dane Davis, shot from the point, right on, big rebound, they can't clear it, panicking more than anything. They try to keep it in, but just did exit the zone. A minute 43 to go in the power play and 2:08 to go in the third period. The game has been owned by the Big Reds from the get-go, if you're wondering. A good thing if you think about it, though, that they did pop the second goal, because it was a real goal by Springfield this time. You can say, well, what do you mean, Big D? Because their one and only goal before that, kind of a fluke one. At least now you can say, well, they had another one, so it wasn't a case of their only goal being a fluke. Connor with the puck, great wheels, nobody out front. Crewell was winding up for the shot. He wanted the one-timer there, but instead they leave it off. Davis now to Crewell. They set up. Davis back to Crewell again. Got a lot of open ice. Overskates the puck a bit. Now he's got it again. Crewell backhand feed. Down to Andrew Morris. Morris back to Crewell. Rotated, gets the point. Almost lost it again. Looked up ice, but good play by Crewell to keep that puck in with his body. Morris. Again, Crewell. He wanted the puck. Now he's got it. Backhand feed. Out front. Connard. Outstanding puck control here by the Big Reds. They make a mistake. They adjust. And they keep it in. Finally, though, Mott gets it out. Smart play, actually, there by Chavra, just to deflect it down the ice. And now the line change. We're to our final minute in the game here. And the final 33 seconds of the power play. Crewell leaves it off there. Davis picks it up. Fine move, Davis. Backhand feed over the net. Crewell right under us now. Fighting for the puck. Carter Smith back to the point. Davis, good backhand feed across the way. Juicy, juicy rebound. And the goal by Andrew Morris, his second of the night. I know Christmas is in a couple weeks, but Andrew Morris just got one gift wrapped. Thank you very much. And it had a pretty bow on it too. Great work there, that whole power play though. By Davis, certainly by Crewell and Connard especially. Outstanding puck control. So it's 8-2 now. Here they come again. Davis again. Cross ice feed. Nice try, Fontenot, just missed the net. That sums up the whole game, really. Back and forth, Big Reds all night long. And it shows their don't quit attitude there from an offensive perspective. Right back in again. Springfield, he'd love to have the hat trick as he has the 2 goals for Mott. This clears the way. They wave off icing anyway. I think they want this clock to tick. That's going to be it. The final score of this game tonight. The Port Huron High Big Reds, a very, very convincing win over Warren Mott. Great puck control, great attacking game from the get-go. They were easily the better team, front and back in this one. Final score tonight, Big Reds 8, visiting Warren Mott Marauders 2. Big Mac win, for the Big Reds. This is the Big D, speaking on behalf of the entire cast of CPHS Channel 6 tonight. Paul Campo and director E.J. Shea. Until next time, folks, work hard, sleep lots. Big D, out.